video is going to be my annual declutter, so let's just get straight on into it. So getting started, I did put my brushes away. We had a memory card malfunction, so I'm really praying this doesn't happen again, but I've tidied my brushes. These are all of my fumes, and that's the lipsticks. We have the Air Blur. This is more mauve. I do use this one a lot. Like, this is probably my most used lipstick at the moment. Then I have my H&M Beauty liquid lip. I love this. I got this in case I didn't like the bullet version, but this year I've really gotten into the bullet version of my lipsticks. Like, really been loving the bullet lipstick. Then I have my Charlotte Tilbury in Red Hot Susan, which I don't love this nearly as much as I should, and I want to get more use out of that. Then I have my Teddy ink, which was on my wish list to try in 2025, which I did. Then I have my Maybelline Superstay Matte. This is the only one I actually have, and I probably should be using it up because it's probably my oldest lipstick. I have these two plumpers, which I've not used in a hot minute, but I do really like using, so I do want to get back into using them. So I'm just going to quickly tidy all of the stuff that I have up here that's literally related to, like, my mannequin sets. This is an empty, so that's gonna be decluttered because I have a new one here, which is gonna go here. I have my sunscreen, which I keep for a year. Vapor Rub, need that. Then I have my micellar water, need that. So I just have my towel literally to fold and stuff. So that's the top now done. Now I need to tackle this drawer. So now we're going to start decluttering my drawer. So the first thing we have is this primer. This primer I'm quite the way through, so I really want to try and finish it. See, I have Jelly Pop Dewy Primer, so I really want to finish that. I have the L'Oreal Le Glow Lotion. Love that. Keeping that, obviously. Have my Revolution Brow Pencil in dark brown. I use this so much, so this is a keep. Have my e.l.f. eyeliner, which I do want to get way more use out of and get better using a felt tip because that was quite thick. Again, I want to use this as well. Like, get into a bit more of glitter lipsticks. Kind of need to use this when I like where it gets quite stained. Then I have my e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. I use this all the time in every eye look. My Rimmel Thrill Seeker gloss. I don't think I've got like loads left in there, so I kind of do need to. I think this year I'm going to try and use this up so that we go through some more things. Then I have my e.l.f. contour wand. I really like this. It's the only contour I really sort of like. Then I have my tattoo liner from Maybelline. That does need a sharpen, so I'm going to find my sharpener and sharpen it. Then I have my small barium pencil, which I think this year I'm going to go through that, like some products I'm definitely going to go through in the next year. I had this as a thing to use up in 2026. I didn't, but I am focusing on one gloss at a time. My collection glossed me up, so I'm hoping to go through one and then focus on the other. I have my barium liquid eyeliner. This I'm keeping. I love my coloured eyeliners so much. This was another thing to go through. Like, I've literally just got the blush end. Like, I kind of need to commit to using this a bit more, so I actually go through it. I'm going to do again products I want to use up in 2026. Not because I hate any of these products, it's just some are sitting around here that I can definitely go through. I have my Super Fluff Brow, which I really like this. It's quite messy, so... but I do like it. I have my Revolution Silk Skin Concealer. There's definitely some progress in there. Definitely keeping that. I have another barium eyeliner. I like the blue one, like I really do. My Colour Sensational Lip Liner. I love this from Maybelline. This is the collection gloss I'm currently working through, so I will put this in my 2026 to use up, because I do want to use these products up. I don't like doing a project pan, but I like having products that I want to use up while still using my whole collection, because I don't like doing a project pan. Then I have my Pout Lip Liner, Plumping Liner from Makeup Revolution. I don't find this that plumping. Like, I don't actually find it overly plumping. Lash and Define 5D Lash Mascara from Makeup Revolution. I do need to start making sure I'm using this up. Otherwise I will have to bin this at some point, because I only really keep my mascaras for like a year. Don't know if that's gross or not. I have my Colossal Bubble Mascara, which I like this. It's a great waterproof mascara for when I need a waterproof mascara. Then I have my Barium liquid eyeliner. This is the purple one. This has probably been my most used. Then I have my Chanel gloss. I really like this gloss. It's probably my most expensive gloss, but I've really gotten into using it. Doesn't look like it, but I have been using it. Next we have the Epic Ink Liner, which I do want to get more into. Essentially I had to bin my Makeup Revolution one because it was so dried out. Like, that was not good. So I decided to try this one as like my thin eyeliner pencil, because I wanted something thinner. Then we have the Beauty Bay liquid blush. I like this blush colour. Want to use it more because I haven't used it many times. I have my collection glitter liners. These are the only two. The red one was so watery I had to get rid of it, but these two have been fine. I think the gold one you can see an element of progress, and I don't know if you can see any progress on the silver one, but these have been used. Been loving my Beauty Bay lip balm, which I do have this lip balm on. It's so good. Keeping this. I might put it here so that I can use it more. Then I have my orange barium liner. I love this coloured liner. Like, I really want a pencil orange liner. So I've really been enjoying this one. Then I have my jelly blush from Makeup Revolution. I actually really want to use this more because I really like this as a lip stain. And I just want colour on my lips. Then I have my Colour Sensational lip liner. Like these kind of lip liners more than pencil ones. I have my eyeshadow stick from the Tattoo Stick, which I actually do like using. Like, then I have my e.l.f. Cooling Primer, which I do like. This is kind of like a declutter and organise. This, I'm not far off to the end, I think, so I think this will go in something else to use up. Products that I'm like not far off using up. I'd like to try and just sort of focus a little bit more next year on using things as opposed to just buying stuff. Not as in I'm going on like a no buy or anything, I just want to focus on things. This is the NYX Wonder Pencil, which I now have a nude pencil liner, which will be good for like neutral looks. Then I have my red Barry M liner. Again, they're all quite small, because I do like using them. I have my e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner, which never know when you're going to need a waterproof liner. Like, I also use this on a general basis, because I do like it. Then I have my e.l.f. Power Matte Grip Primer. I went for a phase of using it with, mixed with using these two primers together. So, then I have my Lifter Stick, which I really like this product from Maybelline. It's a favourite. Then I have my green pencil eyeliner from Barry M. Then I have my Jelly Pop. I feel like I may have also put this in to use up in 2025. This I probably do want to give a bit more use to. Essentially, the first 6 months of the year I will make up a lot, whereas now I just do not wear it to uni like I did with college. Much because I just don't have the time to do a full face every day like I used to. Then I have my e.l.f. multi-chrome stick. That is close to being finished. Again, that's going to go into 2026, things I want to use up. The Beauty Bay High Key Mascara. I love this mascara, like, it's a great travel one. Like, this is going to go travelling with me for a bit, because I've got trips next year. Then I have my Halo Glow Beauty Wand. This, I also really like this colour. Then I got a brow pen from Soap & Glory. Really needed to shade down, but I do like this pen and do want to practice more with it. And definitely shade down to brown in everything. Then I have something else. This is from Barry M. This is their multi-use liquid shimmer. I wanted to have a battery change intermission, so this is everything I'm like keeping. I think the products I haven't gone over is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop. I think I'm going to use that up. This I want to finish using up and wouldn't repurchase in that shade. Neither of these two I'd repurchase in that shade, and the e.l.f. Multi-Chrome I do want to finish because there's not actually a ton in here, so I could easily finish that. Then this blush, as I was saying before I then realised the camera cut off because it ran out of battery. I was going to use this blush within the holiday season more. Like, finally found my sharpener, so I am going to sharpen my tattoo liner. If I can find it in amongst all of the stuff. This is declutter, organise, sharpen. Is essentially what ends up happening. I've sharpened that. Gonna empty my pencil shavings, I think. Am I gonna look at other sharpeners next time? Probably, because this one has kind of broken. Then we have the Huda Beauty Colour Corrector. Definitely keeping this. I love this corrector. Not in this shade, but I would definitely repurchase in a lighter shade. Essentially, I was bursting to try this, but so it is the wrong shade for me. The Lumina Le Glace, I do want to finish. There's actually more in here than I think, so I might finish it this year, I might not. I'm not going to put pressure on myself with this one. Would like to try the Le Glow, because apparently this is better than the Le Glace, but I don't know. Gonna declutter this because it's empty. I've been saving this for an empties video, so I will film my empties for this month. Then I need to test out the Marshmallow setting spray. I want to try the primer, but I also do have so many primers. My Charlotte Tilbury foundation. I love this foundation too much to like get rid of it. This is a great studio foundation for me. Like anytime my picture's being taken, I wear this foundation. The Lasting Fixing Spray. I think we will probably finish it this year, because I think there is loads left. There's not loads left. The Multitasker. This always looks like it oxidized, so I don't know if that is a... The bottom looks a little bit funny, so I don't know if I need to declutter this or not. Whether this is just not the product for me or whether it just naturally looks like that. Because it looks a little bit funny in the bottom, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this. It is kind of running out the sides as well. I like it and it still looks decent, so I'm going to keep it for now, but I am quite aware that it looks like it's gone a bit funny, so I'm not sure. It's gone funny in the bottom, I don't know. I don't know whether I'm going to keep this, like, but I don't want to look like I've thrown it. I'll keep it for now and see how it goes. I have the Collection Grippy Hold Primer, which I want to use more of. But I do want to go through the two other primers first. I have the Lumina Le Liquid Blush. This is more pigmented, so would I repurchase in this shade? Definitely not, but I am open to repurchasing in another shade. This blush is pretty much gonna be used up this year, so I will put this in my... I want to use up this year, because I want to sort of use up some products I've almost gone through. The Maybelline Grippy Primer. Great primer. Then I have the Blush, Bronze and Glow, which I dropped one, so keeping all of these. I really like these. Essentially this happens every declutter where I run out of space. This I do want to use up next year because it's kind of... there's not much left to go, so I will definitely use this up. Spot Patches by Beauty Bay. Definitely keeping those. Been enjoying using those. Have the Sleek Solstice palette. I actually really like this palette. Like, I actually have gotten some use out of this recently. Like, slowly digging me into coloured highlighters. Like, I'm not so... I'll just use gold. Then I have the Made by Mitchell blush. bronzer, highlighter and blush. The Makeup Revolution Bright Lights, not in the shade, but I couldn't find my shade in my Superdrug that I went to at the time to get this. So I would repurchase in a better shade now. So I'm gonna keep using it. This setting spray, I do want to keep. I don't know if I want to keep this or not. Like, I got it as a gift, but it smells so bad, and I could easily travel with this and still be alright. Let me just check how many mils. 60 mils. This is 30 mils. So it's still under the weight limit, so I could travel with that, no problem. I don't know if I'm holding on to it just because it's a gift, but it's like, am I using it? I'm going to go away a fair amount next year, so I probably would go through it a bit. I'm going to try and use it up in our trips, but if I don't go through it next year, then I will probably have to declutter it. My Max Factor foundation, I need to use this some more because I've not used this in a hot minute. My Glow Mist, I feel like I'm also going to go through this pretty quick into there because I have been loving this, like, and I haven't got a ton left, so I feel like a couple of setting sprays I'm definitely going to go through this year. And then I've got my Jelly Primer. I do like this primer a lot. Have my NYX Bear With Me Blur, which I've used once. So, have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Skin Tint, which I do like it. It has SPF in, great for the summer. I have my Jelly Primer, which I've used a fair amount. I'm not going to, with everything, put so much I have to use this primer. Like this one, I think is enough that I can justify not going through it next year. My trusty foundation, my Maybelline Lumina 30 Hour Foundation. I have my e.l.f. Soft Glam Foundation, which I have been using this for travel, and the NYX will probably replace it once it's empty. Have some progress in my Silk Skin Foundation by Makeup Revolution. Need to use this some more. Maybelline Fit Me Powder. Probably going to try and go through this next year because I do have hit pan, so we'll see. Then at the same again, I think with this palette I have made a decision what I'm going to do with it. Once I've gone through the bronzer, I'm going to declutter it because I don't like the contour and I don't use it as eyeshadow, so I think I'm going to work hard this year to use the bronzer, but I'm not going to... But once it's the contour, I'm going to call it quit with that because I don't like it. This has gone past a year, so this is a declutter. Will I repurchase this? No, I just didn't use it enough to justify it. These glitters I like, and I do want to use them some more. Then I've got my Ghost Glitter, which I have used. See, like, I do love this. It kind of reminds me of the Made by Mitchell highlighter I have. This I've not touched in a hot minute, and I don't know if that just looks a bit funky in the middle. So I'm feeling like I'm going to declutter this because it looks quite odd. Like, I didn't see that the last time, so I am going to declutter this and see how we go with the other thing I thought about decluttering, but I'm going to declutter that because it just looks a bit odd. The e.l.f. Shimmer, I do like this. Single shadows I've learned I'm not as good at using. Then I have my Revolution Reloaded Powder, which I do like this powder. A little bit dark for me, but it's not too bad of a shade. It's not as bad as my old Fit Me powder was. Rimmel Maxi Blush. e.l.f. palette. Great travel palette, not really the best in terms of quality, I'd say, but I do like it for travel. My Rimmel Natural Bronzer. I know at some point I should technically declutter this because it's probably quite old, but I still like it. And I want to use it up, so it's going to stay. My H&M Beauty Blush. I love this. Doesn't look like I've used loads, but I have used it a lot. This I'm waiting till I go through an actual face wash to like use the Beauty Bay cleansing balm, but I'm curious to try it. My number 7 palette, I do like this, like I have given this a fair amount of use. I don't know if the brush I should take out and like put it in my actual brush pot, because I'm yet to use it. I didn't even know it came with, well I sort of did, but I think I might put it in the brush pot and just keep the palette in there, so that I actually remember to use the brush. This is what the palette looks like. I love this palette to a death, especially that highlight shade. The blush, did I really need the Maxi blush with this one? Probably not. Then I have the Collection face palette, which I've not used this in a hot minute. Gonna keep it though. Then I have for eyeshadow palettes, I have the Beauty Bay palette. I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to show you, so I'm going to probably have to change angle slightly to a much higher up angle, which that messed the memory card up last time, so I'm trying to be more aware because we had a slight error. This is the Rich palette. I love this palette. Palettes for now I'm just going to place on the bed and then put them away afterwards. The Purist palette. Really like this palette. I've hit pan on so many shades and I'm probably about to hit pan on that shade. Can you believe it? I could hit pan on a brown shade. Then I have my Peacock palette. I love these colours. I really want the Midnight palette from Beauty Bay, but honestly I can't justify purchasing it. Like I can't. Like I actually physically can't with having that colour story. Soph X Revolution palette. I do love this palette. Then I have my Black Cherry palette. This I've used so much this year. Like I think some shades I'm definitely about to hit pan on, because I've used it loads. The Makeup Revolution Reloaded palette. I love this palette so much. Like one of my favourite neutral palettes. Again, do I need the Black Cherry as well? Probably not. Then I have the Jawed palette, which again I've not really touched this in a hot minute, so I probably do need to use more of it. Like, I'm going to do a palette ranking. Then I have my Big Fat with Love Cosmetics palette. I love this palette. Like, yeah, it's more neutral than I'd go for, but I do like it. I just can't easily get it out this drawer without knocking everything over. But I'm going to keep it. So, there's a lot of makeup to be kept. There's a lot of decluttering that I've done. Like, I've decluttered some things. Still very undecided on this one because I feel like I've not used it enough, but it looks like it's gone funny, so I feel like I should declutter this one. I think I'm going to declutter it because I think if I've decluttered something else that's gone funny, I should technically declutter that as well. So those I put aside for like empties video that I'm going to do for this month. My October empties, which is a little bit later than I'd planned to film, but I just have not had the chance to film with life. So I'm going to put all of this back and then I'm going to show you how my drawer looks. I wish I had 2 drawers for makeup, but I honestly can't. I like need the tech drawer next door to it. So I'm going to put this all away. So I've decided to go with all my lip products there. I've managed to make it as tidy as possible so it doesn't look as bad. And then this is everything I decluttered. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. My top's caught in the end of the platypod. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video in Slickmas. Bye.